It's Friday afternoon, day 6 of Vlogmas, and I thought we would talk about some of my favorite Christmas decorations. I like old fashioned ones like this German Hummel style caroler. I also have um, some very old 1950s Santa Clauses and little angels. They're very old and they don't look fantastic for my tree, but I get them out. I also have a thing for angels and vintage Santa Clauses. But what I also like are some of the modern things like the fireplace over my shoulder on TV because I don't do well with smoke and dust and dirt. And it's a great way to feel all comfy cozy and the hygge of the winter. You can tell it's very dark. It's only 5:30. The living room doesn't have any lights on behind me. So I have the cool vibe of a fire going in there and the glow that's warm and helps you to relax on a Friday night. What are some other things that I like for Christmas? Well, let me show you. I like an eclectic mix of things, old and new. I have a few large Jim Shore pieces with the sculpture with quilt influence things on them. I have an angel and I have a Santa and a snowman, but they're too big to get out of the china cabinet and show you. But I also have lots of things that are little spun glass. This little angel, um, she lost her halo, but she's still in really good shape. And she has a little candle. Now, I've got several spun glass pieces like this, hearts and other angels, bells. I even have one that's like stars. I like these because they sparkle and they refract the light and they look really good on a Christmas tree or even on a shelf. They help get that sparkly, special feeling and they look best at night. Oh, look at the angel next to the fireplace. It's so cute. I'm going to put her on the shelf. I also have little wooden villages. And I like this. I'll just show you one. This little tiny village has the quilt shop. I like how it's all got snow and it's got painted ribbons, bows and garland on it. And it goes with a few other pieces. I also have quite a few pieces of Cat's Meow that some have holiday in there. Always, this is a very old piece. But I like to get them out and focus them more with my Christmas things because it just has a nice old-fashioned Christmas village feeling. Now I have a series from Colonial Williamsburg made out of this wood and painting that have Christmas wreaths, and I like that simpler look that you see at like Williamsburg and the Henry Ford Museum, Greenfield Village. I'm hoping to get there. This year, tickets are hard to come by. So I go with all that simple stuff to look at my gnome, and he's made out of a wine bottle. Oh, the person who made this did such a wonderful job. I love the whimsy of this. How it brings old tradition with new things in a modern way. Oh, he's so cute. So I have him out right now too. The other thing that I've become very obsessed with, but I haven't bought lots of them in different colors or anything because I really want to have this old world charming Christmas with a little bit of mixing of time periods. Oh, this one's got it's a bottle brush tree. I need to trim that. And I think these add a really beautiful, beautiful texture to your Christmas display, like on my shelves or in my little village. I'm putting some of these bottle brush trees. Now they come in lots of shapes and sizes and colors. Now these were from Target last year. I got them on the clearance, and I thought these are super fun. You can kind of just mix them in with all your displays. The other thing that I leave out all year because I think it's so beautiful, I do leave some of my things out all year, but what I try to do is pull the ones I leave out all year a little more forward and out of like the china cabinet, or focus other Christmas things around it so that you really notice it. Is something I got as a gift, and it is just one of my absolute favorite things. And it's this snow globe. I live in a snow globe. I love snow globes, but this is the only one that I have that's Christmas. And you can see that it doesn't have a felted piece on the bottom, so I put it on something so it doesn't slip. But look, I tipped it, and there's just a little bit of snow. This is just one of those things I could look at it all day and just be mesmerized by the snow floating in it. But that was just a little tip over. I'm tipping out all the way down and up for the fast snow. Now that, my friends, I have driven through. We get a lot of snow like this, but with the light and the fireplace behind me, it's magic. You know, there's just so much that's special about the holidays. No matter if you celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate at all, or if you're like me counting down to winter solstice for more daylight because it's so dark. But the light and the sparkle and the shine of the snow globe, I love it. That's why I leave this out all year. It looks winter, but it's also very special when I have it grouped with all my other Christmas things. So what kind of things do you like? Are you like me, where I just have these collections of things and I try to put them together by color? And this year, you know, I'm sticking with my traditional bright red and green, as well as adding sparkle and shine with the snow globe and the spun glass ornaments. But I also like to mix it up with my bottle brush trees and my little wooden villages. I have a ceramic village that my sister made, but it's down in the storage right now. And I haven't decided how much I can get out. My house is kind of small. But even though these things are wooden and these are more primitive, this is a little more elegant and sparkly. I think you can put it together and make magic happen. We're counting down to Christmas and the New Year. I hope that your Friday night is very comfy, cozy, and full of relaxation as you get ready for a most wonderful weekend. Now, our downtown area is supposed to have their Santa parade tomorrow and the official lighting of the lights. So I'm hoping to be able to go outside and see what my little town looks like and how they decorate the downtown area. And if you're interested, I'll give you a little history of my little tourist town and some of the things that they've done to try to get tourists here, which you might find funny. But I went down there and they tested the lights and then turned them off. I was a little disappointed now. I was hoping to do a lighting vlog, but we'll try that later this weekend. It's supposed to warm up too. It's very cold today and windy, so maybe the weather will be better. Have a most wonderful Friday evening, and here's to a magical weekend.